Today we will learn how to use past perfect simple. What is past perfect simple? We know past simple, we know present simple, present perfect simple, but what is this new tense we are learning? When do we use it? And how do we make sentences using past perfect simple? I'll show you. This lovely girl is my niece. Her name is Lubna. Last night, Lubna and her father, who is my brother, went to an amusement park, and there she rode a horse. She rode a horse. Rode is the past tense of ride, like when you ride a car, ride a horse. What happened after that? After she came back home, she was very tired and she fell asleep on the floor. She didn't even go to her bed. Now, this is the timeline. We are right here, right now. This is now. This is where we are now. Here is the future on the right side. On the left side is the past. Things that happened yesterday and last night, last year. The girl rode a horse in the past. When did she fall asleep? Also in the past. Did it happen before riding the horse or after? After she rode a horse, she fell asleep. Okay. Past perfect simple is the smart way to repeat the sentence above. This sentence right here, she rode a horse, then she fell asleep last night, is the easy way to talk about what happened. This is for beginners. But you are advanced students. You are the best students in Saudi Arabia. Now I will show you the smart way with using past perfect simple. We say, she had ridden a horse before she fell asleep last night. Where is past perfect simple here? Here it is. Had ridden is past perfect simple. She fell asleep is past simple. Okay, now we know what past perfect simple is. Very good. There is another way to say the exact same thing by putting this action before this one. Look, she fell asleep after she had ridden a horse last night. Still, the timeline hasn't changed. She rode a horse first and then she fell asleep. This is why we are still using past perfect simple with the verb ride. We are not using past perfect simple with the verb fall, even though we put it first, but still we are using past simple here. Why? Because in real life, falling asleep happened after riding the horse. Is this clear? So when do we use past perfect simple? We use past perfect simple when we have two actions both happened in the past. We give past perfect simple to the one that happened first in the timeline, even if it was mentioned second in the sentence, but still in the timeline it happened first. Doesn't matter if you put it first in your sentence or if you put it second in your sentence. That doesn't matter. That's not important. The important thing, did it happen first in the timeline? If yes, give it past perfect simple. Very good. Now, how do we make these past perfect simple sentences? She had ridden a horse before she fell asleep last night. You know that she had ridden is the past perfect simple. How do we make it? We put the subject, I, he, she, it, you, we, they. It's not important which subject pronoun we are using. We can use it with any subject pronoun. Then we put had plus the past participle of the verb. Ride is the present form. Rode is the past form. Ridden is the past participle. If you are not sure about the past participle of the verb you need, then you need to check out page 74 in your book. Page 74, you will find a list of all irregular verbs you need to learn. You will find 3 columns, one for present, one for past, and one for past participle, like eat, ate, eaten, ride, rode, ridden. This sentence is positive, affirmative. How do we make it negative? Super easy. Put not after had. She hadn't ridden a horse before she fell asleep last night. How do you make it a question? I believe you can guess that you are smart students. You put had first. Had she ridden a horse before she fell asleep last night? Yes, she had. No, she hadn't. This is how you answer. And now we know how to make these past perfect simple sentences. Very good. Now we are ready to work on this exercise. After Ron finish his homework, he go to the park with his friends. Ron is a man's name. This Ron did 2 things. He finished his homework and he went to the park. Which one happened first? He finished his homework first. Think. Draw a timeline in your head and then think about the actions. Which one happened first? He finished the homework and then, because after he finished his homework, he went out with his friends. So we say after Ron had finished his homework, he went to the park with his friends. Now this one is a question. We can see the question mark. So we know that we put had first. And then we use the past participle verb of come. Look at page 74 to find out the past participle of come. It's come. Come, came, come. And we use past simple here. Got, get, got. Had Kareem come back from school when he got home? 3. By the time the firefighters. Firefighters are people who put out fires and rescue people. Arrive, when you arrive, you come. The building collapse. When a building collapses, it falls down. So which one happened first, do you think? I think that the building fell down and then these guys were late. They didn't come early. They came after the building collapsed, fell down. This one happened second, so we give it past simple. Arrived, we give this past perfect. Had collapsed. The authorities. Authorities are people who are in charge of something. Warn, give warning to the people about the volcano before it's erupt. Erupt means start making fire. So the authorities warned the people, and then the volcano erupted. Right? This happened first. We give this past perfect. Had warned and then erupted with ed. 5. Steve not wake up by 8 o'clock yesterday morning. Now notice we are using by, not at. By is not like at. They are different. When I say I woke up at 7 this morning, that means at exactly 7. But if I tell you that I had woken up by 7, that means before that. Like for example, an accident happened today at 7 in the morning. And my neighbor asks me if I was asleep, and I tell him no, I wasn't asleep at 7. I had woken up by 7. I had woken up by 7. That means I was already awake at 7 o'clock. I wasn't asleep. Hadn't woken up. Now, I received many requests from people who want me to show you the answers of the questions you have on your workbook, and because of these many requests, now I will show you the answers of the questions related to today's grammar lesson, past perfect simple, from your workbook. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share it with friends. Goodbye.